Hey y'all, I'm Chris.
And I'm Molly. And we're the Flying Hens. Welcome back to episode 4 of the HenHouse Adventures. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can continue following our journey as we travel the U.S. in our RV.
So warning, guys, this is a long video, but it's because it's a jam-packed week filled with seaplanes and sea turtles and sharks and jellyfish and key lime pie and chickens. Guys,
chickens.
we closed out our time in Fort Myers with a few daddy dates. I took Selah to the dollar store. I know it sounds kind of weird.
It's
but
her dream, though.
She just wanted to go and buy something special for herself that she saved up some money for. So we did. She bought a tea set. I took Eli with me to the iconic Castle Golf for putt-putt. And I gave him a few strokes. Still kind of edged him out by a stroke or two at the end.
You're not competitive at all,
no,
even with your son.
Not at all. I know. No mercy for an 8-year-old. This was followed up by a sunset on the causeway, and then we went to the famous original Cheeseburger and had some burgers and shakes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Next, we headed south to where many of you guessed, the Florida Keys. And we're here on Cudjoe Key on this amazing oceanfront RV spot. And we backed in our RV so that our toy hauler garage ramp folds over the water. It's kind of like that overwater bungalow feel. Mm-hmm. And so we decided that we were going to kick the girls out of their normal bed since they sleep back in the garage, mm-hmm. so that Chris and I can enjoy awesome sunrise views every morning. It's really peaceful. And our son Eli learned how to make coffee, so he makes me lattes and he brings them to me in bed every morning.
Parent goals.
Parent goals. We were winning. So anyway.
But we've been fishing off the deck and around the other resort property. And I mean, even Eli caught a bonnethead shark.
Shark. He caught a shark.
Yep.
Okay, don't say that lightly because he caught a shark.
It's a shark.
He had to take it off the line though. So next, we played tourists on Key West for a day. We ventured to the southernmost point of the U.S., and then we chased chickens around the island. We tried to keep track of how many we could count.
How many did we find?
I think we were up to 55 chickens. They're everywhere on Key West.
We just stopped at that point.
Yeah. We also found the cemetery, the famous cemetery, mm-hmm. that's in Key West, and we found some funny epitaphs. And then we also went to Mile Marker Zero, mm-hmm. which is another bucket list place that you have to see, yep. I guess.
Well, it's the end of
the road. It's the end of the road. No.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Okay. And then we went out to dinner, and we went, we had one of many slices of key lime pie.
How many slices?
I don't know how many we're at now,
okay.
because we've eaten a lot of key lime pie here.
On Wednesday, we went to the Dry Tortugas. And this is one of the least accessible national parks in the system. And that's because there's only a ferry that goes mm-hmm. once a day and a seaplane. And those are your basic ways. You could also get your private yacht and go there. But, if you've got that money to throw around, mm-hmm. we couldn't fit ours in the RV.
Yeah, we left ours back in Texas.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So we chose the seaplane. That maximizes your time on the island because it only takes about 40 minutes to get there. Mm-hmm. And it was also a bucket list item for me. I want to be in a seaplane.
Loved the seaplane. It prepared us for future adventures when we go to Bora Bora. And we
have an overwater bungalow right here, so no. But anyways, I do want to say thank you to Key West Seaplane Adventures and our pilot, John, for a great experience, good time on our trip. And he was also our tour guide along the way. And flying at 500 feet gives us a great view of all the islands on the way out there, sea turtles, sharks, shipwrecks.
I could not actually believe how many sea turtles we saw. There's a lot of them out there, guys.
Yeah, and I mean, it just, the views were amazing for that. It was also a very smooth flight. One of the best things about it was we arrived almost 2 hours before the ferry did. So that gave us the ability to enjoy the island without several hundred people there.
Yeah, it was just us and the campers that were there, and the few other people that were on our flight. So that's a big perk of taking the seaplane.
We were there. There was maybe 25 people there.
Mm-hmm.
So that gave us a chance to explore Fort Jefferson without a crowd at all. I mean, if you can call it a crowd anyways.
No,
200 people
there's
on the
nowhere.
island.
There's nowhere.
And we got to see the cool history of the island. And the kids got a chance to be junior rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Few kids get to earn their junior ranger badge from the Dry Tortugas just because it's hard to get to.
And we tried snorkeling.
We did try snorkeling.
The water's cold, so our kids lasted about 1 minute.
Yeah, they did not like snorkeling at all. Like, their screams and cries could be heard from miles away, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, you know...
Real life adventures. We had to just trade off
kids.
while they, you know, played around on the beach. And we went snorkeling separately, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
Saw
some cool fish.
Yeah, some barracuda too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was swimming and entered a group of jellyfish.
A group of jellyfish. What's that called?
Smack.
Ow.
It's a smack of jellyfish.
You have to learn stuff every day. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. A smack of jellyfish.
Anyways, I didn't realize that they were harmless jellyfish, and I freaked out. Check the blooper section for that part of the video where I realized I was in thousands of jellyfish. And it was all around, but they were comb jellyfish, and they're harmless. Yeah. So that's good. We'll have a video specifically highlighting the Dry Tortugas that's a little bit longer later. Yeah.
All right, and then one other adventure that we took while we've been here is we went to the Turtle Hospital on Marathon Key, and they do hour-long tours, and it's really informative. We got to see some of the patients that they treat there. They are a rescue, rehab, and release hospital. So
for green, loggerhead, and Kemp's Ridley turtles mainly, but they do the other two as well.
And the kids and us, we all learned a lot of great facts about sea turtles and what we can do to keep them safer, I guess. So.
Yeah, and what they do to rehab them. I mean, they have a few permanent residents there as well that can't be released.
Yeah. So, a really great time. Highly recommend going if you're visiting the Keys. All right, so I think that's a wrap. Stay tuned for episode 5 of the HenHouse Adventures, because we are leaving the Keys and we are going to go adventure around South Florida, and we are going boondocking.
Finally getting boondocking in Florida. So,
bye!
Have fun! headed south.
That was a really good stretch, though. We did that whole thing.
Because I did most of it.
People who follow us on YouTube don't necessarily follow us on Instagram and vice versa.
Well, they need to.
They should. You should.
The kids are coming.
The kids are coming.
Don't open the
door.
door.
I hear them. Don't do it.
No. No. I think we're safe. It's getting really hot in here without a breeze.
It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
Nope, not that kind of video.
No, you don't. You're really... No!
Oh, lock the door. That's a better idea. Oh my gosh!
It's
that RV lock. They know the code.
Speaking of which, the RV lock is great.
Yeah, you should buy one. And don't tell your kids the code so that they can't get back in once you locked them out.
Yep. Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Molly.
No. You're not in this video. And I'm the flying hen.
You have 5.6 seconds until the next child walks through the door.
Are you going to tell us what kind of milkshake that we had?
It was a vanilla milkshake with cookie crumbles.
Also known as cookie cream.
Cookies and cream. Not cookie cream.
Oh, shit. Jellyfish. Okay.